Let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again live and direct. Listen, I'm hyped, I'm charged, I'm pumped up, I'm ready to go. How about you? This message is entitled Watch Me Work My Gift. Woo! Watch me work my gift. Listen, every person on God's green earth has been born with gifts. God has deposited gifts inside of each and every one of us. It is up to us as an individual to identify those gifts. It is up to us to put those gifts into operation, into practice. A few years ago, I had a chance to speak to Ben Tinker. He's the #1 gospel jazz keyboard musician, if that makes sense. Well, he told me a little bit of his story. I talked to him on the phone. He said that he was trying to play basketball and become an NBA player. He's about 6'6", 6'7", so he felt like he had a good opportunity. Very athletic, very strong. He felt like this is something that he could do and help lift his family out of poverty, because they were in a very poverty-stricken situation when he was growing up. He said, however, when he was practicing and on his way to possibly make it to the NBA, maybe at training camp or something like that, he injured himself to the point where he couldn't go to the tryouts anymore, and he wasn't going to be the same type of player he was before. He was so distraught. He went back home and they was having a revival meeting. He was sitting there. He said that the minister there called him up and prayed for him and anointed his hands to play the piano. Now, he never played the piano before ever in his life. Went on the piano and started playing beautiful music. La da 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 da. Da. Sounds something out of a movie, doesn't it? But it's a true story. Start playing the piano, never played before in his life. And from there, went and got a job at a place like a Macy's or something like that, playing the music, and he began to get paid from that. Then he noticed that, man, his gift was making room for him. Him being able to play the keyboard now brought him an income. And from there, he was able to start his own record label and begin to sell his CDs. And from there, he was able to get distribution. And then from there, it took off. It blew up. He's now a multi-millionaire. Now, I'm not saying that just so you can look at the financial part of it. I know because some people going to write me, Mike, it ain't all about the money, Mike. Mike, all he talk about is money, Mike. And I'm like, listen, your gift will make room for you. When you operate in your gift, financial benefits come along with that. And I don't know if a person doesn't understand that, they just won't understand that. So it's like if you have a gift to paint, right? Those paintings, when you begin to operate and use them and you sell them, it could generate a lot of financial income for you and your family, and for you to be able to help out your church and other areas that God directs you to put that money. And so the problem is that people don't look at their gifts as if they are worth anything. You look at people that you see on television, LeBron James, or you look at a person who could really sing, Barbra Streisand, or whoever, and say, man, I wish I had what they had. But God didn't pick to give them, to give you what they have. He picked to give you what you should have. And when you understand that you have your gift, and your gift is just as valuable when you begin to work it, guess what? Doors will open up for you. Things will change for you. You come in contact with the people that you're supposed to come in contact with. You'll travel places. You do things because your gift will make room for you. That's a bomb going off. Boom! And somebody going to say, this is my year. I'm going to work my gift. I'm going to take my gift and I'm going to use it. I'm not going to just sit down and watch everybody else. I'm going to use what God put inside of me. Every single day of my life, I'm going to use my gift, because my gift is going to make room for me and bring me before great men. Right now, you're in the background. Right now, nobody knows about you. But as you begin to cultivate and use what God put inside of you, it's going to elevate you. That's right. The cream always rises to the top. Right now, you're in the background. Nobody knows about you. Nobody's checking for you. But as you begin to use your gift, as you begin to work your gift, as you begin to put yourself in the right situations, guess what? You begin to put yourself out there. Doors are going to open for you. People are going to come calling your phone. People are going to be emailing you. People are going to be writing you, because guess what? You're using what God put inside you to do. You take a fish. You take this same fish, drop it in the snow, drop it in the sand. It's going to die. It's going to look stupid. It's like this. It's going to crawl because it can't breathe. You take that same fish, put it in the water. You see its genius come alive. You see it begin to swim and and go different directions, up and down, sideways, back and forth. And you say, whoa, this is the same fish that was in the snow. This is the same fish that was in the sand that was just about to die. But look at this fish. This is so amazing. It's the same way like you. If you're doing something, but your gift is not in the right environment, it's not going to thrive. Right? Just like when I was talking about Ben Tankard for a minute ago. He was trying to play basketball, but for some reason, he was not really thriving in that area. Once he was anointed, right? Activated, right? Because the gift was already inside of him. But the anointing had to activate what was already inside of him that he didn't even know about. Ooh, that's a bomb going off. Boom! Once he began to focus now on the gift of him playing the keyboard and making music, the melodies begin to flow. The doors begin to open. The influence begin to increase. And therefore, he would never have to worry about money. See, you don't have to worry about money when you use your gift. I got to say that again. You don't have to worry about money when you use your gift. You only worry about money when you're not using your gift, because you're now operating in somebody else's establishment and trying to figure out how can you make amount of money per hour within what is they asking you to do. But when you use your gift, there's no hour limit to that, because it flows from you. It's not something that you feel tired from doing, right? It's something that comes to you so natural and so easy that it looks like it's effortless for you to do it. Other people would try to do it. It just don't work for them the same way, because that may not be their gift. And here's another thing I want to say. There's different levels to gifts. I'm not talking about spiritual gifts right now. I'm talking about a gift that God has put inside you to do something that could be athletic. It could be culinary. It could be musical. It could be speaking. It could be typing. It could be sewing, right? There's different levels to a gift. Two people can have the same gifting in terms of singing, but not everybody have the same level of gifting. Because one person is supposed to sing in arenas, another person is supposed to sing in small venues. But it don't mean one is better than the other. This is what I want people to understand, right? It doesn't mean that one is better than the other. God just gives people gifts based on what they can handle. If he were to give person two who has a capacity to sing with smaller venues, the gifting to sing in arenas, it may overwhelm them so they feel like they don't want to live no more, right? It may just be too much for them mentally to handle. Whereas the other person who's singing in front of arenas has a different disposition, right? The pressure of the people talking negative about them, writing them negative emails, and the constant media in their personal affairs doesn't affect them the same way. You see, so it's a lot of different factors when you come to how God gives gifts to people and what level he gives the gift to a person, because not everybody can handle the same things. And so, but whatever your gifting is, you gotta work it. Whatever your level of gifting is, you gotta do it. Whatever your level of gifting is, you gotta say, you know what, I'm not gonna put this off no more. I've been saying I'm gonna do this. I've been telling my Uncle Jim, my cousin Teresa, everybody else I'm gonna do this, but now I gotta do it. And you gotta put one foot in front of the other, and you gotta do it every single day like your life depends on it. Because guess what? God doesn't put gifts inside of people for it not to be worked. He doesn't put gifts inside of people for it not to be used. He put this gift inside of you because when you use this gift, it's going to bring him glory. When you use this gift, you're going to be able to take care of yourself. When you use this gift, you're going to be able to take care of your family. When you use this gift, you're going to be able to be a blessing to other people. When you use this gift, you'll be able to change your circumstances and change the other people that's around you by doing what you do. It's a bomb going off. Boom, 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 boom. I just feel it's so strong in me. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but you got to work that gift. You got to use what he put inside you, because guess what? Nothing good is going to come to a dreamer but a dream. You got to work what he put inside of you to do. Faith without works is dead. I hope this message encourage somebody to work your gift and watch it make room for you and bring you before great men. This is your man, Mike Bowens. I'm signing off until next time, saying be blessed.